go and look at what are some of the signs and symptoms. Initial signs, the little telltale things at the beginning that many times both the man and the woman seem to ignore and don't take note of. So what are some of the symptoms? At the earlier stages, this is paradoxical, but it is one of the things that many of the people that have gone through this kind of issues have observed. The man becomes overly interested in his wife. Did you get that? But at those kind of times, the woman can't care. She's still in her auto drive mode of mother of the house and madam in charge, doing all the commanding and commandeering. But what is happening at that stage is that there is a seducer outside that has been drawing his attention and has been, working on his mind. So maybe in the attempt to discipline himself, he comes back home and tries the love and affection that is trying to crop up. He tries to shower it on his wife and tries to get her to give him that kind of attention he's getting outside. But unfortunately, most women never noticed. It falls to the ground. It falls to the ground. He's trying to make advances. I beg Josh, person don't tire. Which one? Which one now? Now yesterday we married. This one now honeymoon talk. Please, I'm busy. All manner. Number 2. Sometimes some of these men try to talk about those Jezebels. They are telling the story to the wife. Some indirectly, some directly. Some come and they're telling you a story about somebody they met at work. And this how she was, or that's how she was, or this how, and the women don't take note of it. At that point, if you too can get interested in that person, and that lady becomes a mutual acquaintance of yours, if the relationship were to degenerate into something that was not right, it can't work. Oh, I know, of course, of people who the man started having an affair with his wife's friend. Yeah, those kind of things. But then some of these symptoms, when they are identified and noticed, it can give you a lead, it can give you a cue. The third thing that happens many times in the initial stages is that the man tries to make requests from his wife for improvement. Maybe the way he saw the Jezebel dressing, or the way he saw the Jezebel treating him, or the way he saw the Jezebel behaving, he tries to come back to the house and make the wife do it. He likes what he was seeing, or the Jezebel seductively made him like what he was seeing, but maybe at that stage he's not interested in leaving the confines of his home, so he tries to import that thing to his home to see if the wife would do it. But most times at such stages it falls on deaf ears. If your husband ever comes to the house and tells you, I saw this dress style, they cut it like this and like this, whether you understood it or not, go and sew it. Did you hear what I said? Oh, I saw this shoe. The shoe was like this, and he tied rope on it, or he tied rubber band. whatever he described. Try and, okay, how exactly? Okay, can you draw it on paper? Well, I just know. Then just try until you arrive at the kind of shoe. Maybe he said the hair was like this and like this. Just go to salon and do the hair like this and like that. Because there is something he saw which he thinks he likes. He's attracted to what he saw there. He wants you to reproduce it so that he can have it for his own possession here and not have to go out for it. Is anybody listening to what I'm saying? Unfortunately, these initial symptoms are the most ignored, the most missed, and the most despised of the symptoms. And most times, if it is arrested at that stage, no evil progresses out of it. Number 4 is a sudden, distant, wandering look. Suddenly, in the middle of a sentence, the men switch off. One sudden wandering look. I'm sure those kind of times are when the men remember the girl. He's wondering, what should he do? He's fighting a struggle in his mind. You know that is sin. That is adultery. That is not right. Don't try it. Don't even attempt it. And he's in a struggle in his mind. At such times, you know, something, a penny for your thoughts. Hey, what are you thinking of? Can we talk? Get them out of that kind of state. Number 5 is sudden increase in care on his appearance. Person wey no dey use perfume before, all of a sudden he went and bought perfume. Somebody who, you know, there's a sudden increase. Maybe some of them, it starts off by that Jezebel buying them that thing. Then they used it, and then they go out for more of it. But I believe that the Lord is going to help us further as we move on further in Jesus' name.